Hey bros, cousin Jacob calling. The hardest I have ever worked in my life is when we accidentally started a grass fire at Uncle Andy's. We were clearing some pine trees. This is an interesting story. Those pine trees had been planted during the Depression by the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps. That was a thing that happened during the Depression as part of the New Deal. People were sort of given those jobs and had, things to work that didn't necessarily have to be done, but work to do so that people could earn some money. And those trees had been planted in the 30s, and they had grown into, adult pine trees by the time I was there. And we didn't need them anymore, so we were cutting them out. And as we were clearing those pine trees, some dry scrub caught on fire, and the grass fire was starting to spread on the property. And we understood. I knew in that moment that there was no one around who could stop this. We're out in the middle of the wilderness, and there's no fire department to call to try to stop the grass fire. And so my older brother, my younger brother, Papa, and I, just the four of us, did everything we could to try to fight that grass fire. And we took off our coats, just like the one I'm wearing right now, and try to beat the flames. My older brother Ethan drove the tractor to fill up the trailer with a bunch of dirt to try to make a barrier. And Papa was digging a trench. My younger brother and I, we were beating the flames just with our own jackets and just trying to stop this grass fire. And I've never put as much effort into anything I've ever done than when I was fighting that fire. And I think it's because I understood the responsibility was entirely mine. There was no alternative. And if we didn't fight that fire, it would be not only our problem, but the whole neighbors. And eventually we put it out, but it took a long time. And I was very exhausted when it was done.